And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second.
Houston.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Knicks.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. And the Rockets making a change here. Pass to Okogie. Durant looking around. To the middle. Smith right side. It's stolen by Hart. Right side, Anunoby. And that one is stuffed right through.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And here's Brunson from the arc. And can't get it. He's now 1 of 3. All right, Greg, can you talk about what Jalen Brunson has brought to the Knicks?
You know, B.A., he's made them relevant again. New York can be a demanding place to play with the expectations and the media. But he's taken the bull by the horns and had immediate success.
For 3, Durant.
That is not the shot you need to be looking for when you're trying to break out of a slump.
Outside Hart. And Hart throws it down.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Puts it up off the inbound. Easy money for KD inside.
Durant so good at finishing in tight. Excellent in the paint.
Towns outside. And stolen by Durant. And he powers it down right on Karl Anthony Towns. Wow.
Now this is impressive. Durant showing you all of that creativity with that one.
Pass to Thompson. Back to Okogie. And here's Adams. Shot clock at 6. Adams a screen. That doesn't go either for Durant.
Soft defense in that mid-range area, but they got away with it this time.
Kicks it out Towns. New York again can't hit.
You wonder where was the defense that time, but they got lucky.
A streamlined rebuild for the Rockets. In 2021, they trade away James Harden. 4 years later, the number 2 seed in the West, Grant.
And they haven't shortchanged their future either. Sure, they've added key veterans, but the bulk of their roster is still very young with room to grow.
Here's Durant. Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits. Outside Anunoby. Towns on a screen. Oh, the powerful slam by Towns.
Virtually no way to stop Towns. He's extremely dangerous that close to the bucket.
Thompson outside. Left side Durant. Oh, nice D from Anunoby.
He converts those at a high rate, but not that time.
Knocked away. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Back to Okogie. And a miss there on the triple. New York leading by 13. Towns for 3. Thompson pulls it in. Pass to Smith. Out to Thompson. Here's Durant. And it's New York with a rebound. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Here's Brunson. New York again can't hit. Right side Durant. Back to Thompson. Pass to Durant. Shoots over Anunoby. Off the left rim and out. It could go. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's New York in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. And they've done well in limiting Durant's production, making him uncomfortable and getting him out of rhythm. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Well, Clark, players sometimes talk about the game slowing down as they gain experience.
Well, it's the benefit of experience, understanding situations, having gone through various situations. As you get more engaged in the league over time, the more you understand where you're supposed to be, usually you can get there on time or early, and you're more reactive versus thinking.
I like how Thompson put pressure on the D, taking it strong near the hole.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York. 11-point game. Pass to Robinson. Adams grabs the miss. So it's the Rockets now. Smith left side. Here's the teardrop. And so it looks like it'll be Houston's ball.
Houston ball.
Robinson with a steal. It's hard on the wing. Kicks it out to Clarkson. Takes a three. The Knicks keep it alive. Rockets trail by 11. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thank you, B.A. Well, this Knicks team has grit. Jalen Brunson said, quote, no matter what the situation is, we are going to attack it. No matter who's in front of us, we are going to grind. Brian?
No quit. All right, Allie. Thanks a lot. Thompson outside. And there's a 3-second violation.
We've seen more than a few miscues from them tonight.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
Well, you look at how the Knicks built this team, Clark. Some astute all-in trades.
Yeah, you know, New York spent years, B.A., building their draft assets. They cast them in on some all-star level guys, and we're seeing the fruit of that kind of work.
And he commits the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. Even then, it's just not a good play.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Stolen by Anunoby. And here we go, the Knicks in transition. Here's Brunson outside. Rockets with a rebound. Now Durant. He's got 9. And he's going for the oop here. Fast break, here comes New York. Clarkson for 3. He drops it from range. Clarkson's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Şengün, the screen. Durant doesn't go for him.
Look, when the defense leaves the mid-range open like that, you've got to punish them, or they'll keep letting you shoot it.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Now here's Anunoby. 18 points separating these teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. And here's Green from the arc. And another miss by Houston. Takes the three. And Anunoby gets the three.
Rockets here at home in this Western Conference matchup live here in Houston. I'd like to welcome you to the NBA on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines tonight, Ali LaForge. Greg, no secret that these teams don't like each other. Could things get a little chippy tonight?
It would not surprise me at all, Kevin. These teams, not only fierce rivals, but there's a little bit of animosity for one another. Throw in the fact that both these teams play in the same conference. Yeah, I'd say the spirits might be high tonight.
Here is Durant, following the basket by Stephen Curry. And KD throws it down.
What an athletic play by Durant. This man, what can't he do?
And now, Ali LaForge says something for us from the sideline.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Ime Udoka. He said, let's be honest, Jimmy Butler is the one guy we have to be aware of at all times. When it comes to a player who's as versatile as he is, that means the D has to be versatile too. That means showing Butler various looks and various defenders. Back to you.
Thank you, Allie. And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust.
Change here. Number 7, Porzingis.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. And one of the imperatives, RJ, for the Rockets this season, improving on the offensive end.
Yeah, their scoring struggles hamstrung them in that first-round defeat to Golden State. To compete into June, they're going to need to be able to convert in those pressure moments.
Just 5 on the clock. And it's Van Vliet with the rebound. Pass to Eason. The wide open look for Durant. Off target with his three. And the Warriors off to a slow start here. It's a 5-point game. To the paint. Here's Green. And Green slams it in.
With how much Draymond moves on the offensive end, Green gets a lot of dunk opportunities.
Out to Smith. The tray. Traps in the tray. Smith's got 5 now.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And the shot is good.
The height of Porzingis gives him an edge on that offensive glass, and he uses it.
Curry with the steal. Pass to Moody. Outside Curry. Outside, Green. Back to Curry. Golden State moving it around. On the clock. Thompson with the rebound.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
Durant deciding where to go with it. And then Durant with the jam.
This is how smart Durant is. Able to break defenses apart in screen rolls like it's nothing.
Curry. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Thompson. The Warriors shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. So, GA, when you think about Steph Curry's legacy, he changed the way the NBA game is played.
Man, it is hard to find a player who's had the impact of a Steph Curry, making us rethink what is possible. Curry's endless range has really inspired a generation.
Warriors trailed by 4. And the rejection by Smith.
A relentless defender, Smith, proving how disruptive he can be on that end.
Jacks up a 3. That shot off the mark.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates. He's someone opposing defenses have a hard time game planning for.
Here's Curry, and he lays it straight in. Curry's got 6.
Sometimes there's just no stopping Curry. He's just too skilled.
It's Thompson off the drive. For 3, Smith. The offensive rebound. Outside for Durant. A 3-ball. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. 10 points for him.
The range KD possesses makes him a constant threat outside. The defense has to be all over him.
Here's Thompson, and they recover it. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for Houston. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total.
The Warriors, 10.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
First team foul.
Green, the screen. Curry outside. Rebound by Smith. Rockets leading by 8. Well, Richard, you had an interesting view of the start of the Warriors dynasty.
Yeah, I was very, very blessed to be a part of that Steph, Clay, and Draymond's first playoff run back in 2013. Matter of fact, some of the Warrior fans are still mad at me for some missed free throws. But I was 90 years old. Let it go.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks. Draymond Green's talked about his mind for the game. He said, I've never been the tallest or the fastest. We all have gifts. My IQ is a gift that was enhanced by great coaches. I was taught the game properly, so I'm very fortunate and extremely thankful for the coaches that I've had in my life. Back to you, Kevin.
Paying tribute. Nice job. Okay, thank you, Allie.
And how about the force on that finish by Smith?
And Green is right there.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Outside Durant. Over Green. And it's Houston with another.
If you feed KD, this man is going to do this all night long.
Porzingis at the elbow. And stolen by Thompson. KD with it. Now Green defending. Will not drop through. That miss puts him at 6 for 10. Outside Curry. Shoots over Van Vliet. Curry can't get it to go. Outside Durant. There's the triple. That doesn't go either for Durant.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Now Butler. Still yet to score. Curry wide open. Good, and Butler gets the assist. And it doesn't seem like the analytics folks are often fans of the mid-range jumper. But Richard, where do you stand on that?
Well, I think great players have to use the mid-range jumper because most teams are protecting the paint and the three-point line. So for the best players, the shot creators, the guys that need to score buckets, they've got to have an in-between game.
Here's Curry. Rebound by Smith. Rockets leading by 13. Smith on the wing. Back to KD. Over Green. A nice shot by KD. Durant's got 17.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. And Bleed on the wing. Here's Thompson. Warriors with the rebound. And, Richard, you were telling me before the game you're a big fan of Amen Thompson.
Oh, Amen, he is an elite defender who can guard multiple positions. One of the top athletes in the league, and he's just such an instinctive playmaker. Smith, left side. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. They get Stephen Curry.
Yeah, scouts have said Smith needs to get stronger, and maybe that's the case, but, well, he sure muscled that one.
So, Jabari Smith has shown he can be a contributor, but, Richard, it is a process.
And you know he's still young, and for a lot of players, especially the taller ones, it takes a couple of years to find your game.
Out to Smith. To the middle. Like at 6. Houston needs to get a shot. And it's slammed in by Smith.
Forget about those three-point shots. Jabari dunks. They're just a little bit easier.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Curry can't get it to go. Rockets leading by 16. Thompson right side. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Pass to Green. Back to Curry. Over Smith. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Houston with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We've got more in store for you right after this. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Green deciding where to go with it. Back to Curry. Looking to get it going. Durant with the steal. To Okogie. Screen by Şengün. Nice D from Porzingis. And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. They trail by 16. Şengün with the rebound.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
And the rebound goes to the Warriors. It's deflected. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
On its way from Curry for 2. And the wing jumper offline. And you look at these Rockets, Greg, pretty fearsome on the defensive end.
I mean, great length and athleticism on the wings, and a defensive-minded coach in Ime Udoka. They'll make you work for it, no doubt about it.
Screen by Porzingis. Down low. 6 on the shot clock. The shot's good.
Inside, Porzingis can pretty much take what he wants. He's just too tall.
Here's KD. And Moody pulls it down.
Usually he's a master in the midi, but not that time.
Wow, magical moves inside from Steph Curry.
What I want to know is, where is the rim protection? That was just too easy.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Kevin. The Warriors are trying to maximize what Steph Curry has left. Coach Kerr said, quote, "What we're watching with Steph is one of the greatest artists of all time in his twilight. What can we do to give him the best chance to perform, to make the game easier for him?" That's where we are. Back over to you guys.
Looking to stay in the mix. Allie, we thank you very much.
The versatility of KD, equally lethal in transition and the half court.
A clear look for Curry, and it's Durant with the rebound.
If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot.
From past the arc, they get the rebound, and Şengün throws it down.
Paying attention out there. Şengün able to insert himself and save that play.
And the wide open shot from Green. That's short off the rim.
Well, the defense was fortunate. That was a good look from mid-range. He just was trash.
Flying high.
We are live from Portland, Oregon for a Western Conference contest with the Trailblazers. Buckle yourselves in, everybody. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines tonight, Allie LaForce.
An unreal athlete. Williams gets off the floor with such ease to power it down.
Floats it up for Williams. Here we go with Holiday running it up the court. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen. Tonight, and I'm looking forward to this straight, we're going to see the speed and the skill of NBA guards. Two of the league's best going head-to-head.
And when I think basketball, I envision guards pushing the tempo, taking threes. The modern NBA has a lot of talent. The pace has never been higher.
And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Substitution for the Suns. Number 23, Jordan Goodwin.
Lillard outside. The kick out to Williams. Lillard looking around. His three-pointers off the mark. Enzo Brooks will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
I briefly spoke with Chauncey Billups. There is a clear game plan that Coach has in mind for Devin Booker tonight. He told me, quote, "Devin doesn't respond well to getting doubled. You can't do it every time because he'll pick you apart, but we'll send the extra man his way more than once. That I can guarantee." Back to you.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. GA, despite their youth, this Blazers team showing some grit at the defensive end of the court.
Yeah, very disruptive. Length on the perimeter. Donovan Clingan towering in the paint. And Chauncey Billups on the sidelines preaching that hard-nosed approach.
Trying to find Brooks. He's got it now. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The Suns shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And last season, when they got themselves to the line, they usually came through as a team up around 81%.
That one is no good. And last season, Greg, Devin Booker became the Phoenix Suns' all-time leading scorer.
Yeah, he passed Hall of Famer Walter Davis to achieve that feat. Booker is a guy that wants to be a Sun for life, so I expect him to break even more franchise records.
Outside, Avdia. Good, great play by Williams to set it up.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Here's Booker, rebounded by Kamare.
Now, I understand that that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor.
Nobody near Lillard. Uses the glass that time, and it's good. Lillard's got his second bucket of the game to go. And timeout called by Jordan Ott. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. The Trailblazers making a switch here.
Now into the lineup for Portland. Number 9, Jeremy Grant.
On defense, the Trailblazers. And the wide open shot from Green. Cans it from downtown.
And hey, look, Green can make threes, especially from a shorter corner area.
And it's Grant in the corner. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Pass to Booker. Tries from 16. That misses, and he's 0 for 4. Right side, Avdia. And it's Grant in the corner. Williams with the steal. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, to the middle, stolen by Avdia. Back to Kamara. And stolen by Booker. With the drive. And Booker throws it down.
Huge slam from Booker. He really gets up off these drives.
Grant surveying the D. Avdia with it. Another shot. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Jalen Green.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The first one falls. Both free throws good from Avdia. Richard, as a Phoenix native, who would you say is the greatest player in Suns history?
There's a round mound that comes to my mind, but I have to go with the MVP Steve Nash, who won it twice. But there's still a case for Devin Booker, but he's still adding to it.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Oh, went in there and tried to power it down, but drew contact. He'll head to the line.
And you know what? Saved what was likely to be a dunk.
For Phoenix, they have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Portland leading by 3. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. And it's the Suns with the ball. And here's Booker from the arc. He can't get that one. Screened by Grant. Got it off in time. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. It's the Trailblazers up 3. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. Guys, what stands out from the Blazers so far?
You got to credit their defense. Communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
You know, players look for key moments in a game, RJ, and Grayson Allen seems to have an knack for finding them.
Oh, he sure does. When I think about Allen, I see him hitting in late clock situations or solidifying a run or a comeback. When it matters most, he is ready. This is who you want at the line, and Booker gets himself there a lot. Well, when you send him to the line, you know what the outcome is likely to be.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Suns.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
Oh, he misses the dunk. Phoenix leading by 3. And Green slams it in.
The defense gets physical with Green inside, so he uses his agility to get around them.
Lillard outside. And they get it. Green with the rebound. And so Green will bring it up for Phoenix. Pass to Williams. Booker outside. 6 to shoot. Strong finish inside from Booker.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run by Phoenix.
Allen outside. There's a screen by Williams to the inside. And a missed layup. Trailblazers trailed by 5. Outside, Avdia. Back to Lillard. And GA, a lot of the best defensive teams in the league have some stout zone hooks they can go to. Where do those in a game come in handy?
I mean, often it's a way of challenging opponents to make perimeter shots, but also you want to show different looks just to kind of disrupt the rhythm of a team's offensive flow.
Continuing to get better at facilitating Booker with a dime.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Trailblazers trailed by 4. In the corner, Kamara with it. 3-pointer, and that's good. Damian Lillard for 3. Lillard's got 7 points.
A downright lethal 3-point threat. Lillard is someone defenders must stay attached to if they want to have any impact.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Pass to Williams. Kicks it out to Booker. Tries again. And Williams lays it in. He's got 5.
Stayed with it, and his effort is rewarded with the second chance bucket.
To the left wing. Lillard outside. Williams a screen. Shoots it up. And it falls over the rim and in. Lillard's got 5 points now this quarter.
And the shot-first mindset of Lillard, when he sees an opening in the defense, he's looking to attack.
Pass to Booker. And stolen by Thibault. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks, Kevin. Every team in the league is looking for a long, athletic wing defender, and the Portland Trail Blazers have been especially keen on stockpiling them. As they look to acquire their future franchise players, they want a ready-made roster full of versatile 3-and-D role players to surround them. Guys?
A good strategy. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. Pass to Brooks. Back to Booker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Rebound by Williams. Portland trailing here. Lillard outside. There's the 3. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Pass to Allen. Back to Green. Into the lane. And it's Green slamming it down.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Booker, right side. Brooks. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort. That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And here's Booker from the arc. Rebound by Williams.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
Looking around the NBA, Devin Booker, GA, is as good as any two-guard out there.
Obviously, we know how Devin scores it, but what I love, he also can run your offense, and he gives good effort defensively.
Here's Booker to the paint. Williams gets the bucket. Williams has got 7 points in the game.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Kamara with it. He's picked up by Brooks. And the call will go against Grayson Allen. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Number 23.
Back to Klingon. Can't hit from in close. The Suns leading on the wing. Green. There's Williams. Oh, and he misses the dunk. Lillard outside. Inside. A nice shot by Klingon. Klingon's got it all tied up now for Portland.
Oh, good luck against Klingon in close. That's where he makes his money.
Allen's shot is off. He takes it in. And then Sharp with the dunk.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Suns moving the ball around. Here's Booker. Klingon with the block.
And with every swat, Klingon is earning a reputation as a shot blocker. Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Greg, when you talk about the all-time great three-point shooters, Damian Lillard is right up there.
Without a doubt. Steph is the clear #1, but that second spot is up for debate. And it's between guys like Harden, Ray Allen, and Dame.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Sharp. We've got 1:55 left in the third quarter.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Green left side. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Lillard from outside hits it from three-point range. Lillard's got the lead up to 8 now for Portland. Here's Booker driving to the basket.
Boy, Booker has so many ways to beat you on that offensive end.
.109 left here in the third quarter. Pass to Sharp. Down low. Here's Klingon. And it's Klingon with the jam.
It doesn't get any easier than this. Klingon looks to slam that one down whenever he gets a chance.
Back to Booker. Out to Brooks. Booker outside. And Phoenix with another turnover here.
Horrible mistake right there. You hate to see unforced turnovers like that.
And here's Portland. They're on a 15-4 run right now. To the paint. Stolen by Allen. Green with the ball. Oh, look at that play right there!
Okay, that's how it's done.
Woo! Wow.
If that doesn't belong in the dunk contest, then I don't know what. That is an impressive finish there by Green.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Back to Green. Green draws the double. Shot clock at 6. Allen's shot is off. Henderson inside the three-point line. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Portland out in front as they end the third quarter with a tremendous 17-6 run. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And Portland has possession. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. Brooks outside. It's Allen on the wing. And there's the call on Matisse Thybulle. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Booker looking around. Inside. Stolen by Grant.
Yeah, you don't see those over and back calls too often because they're just so easy to avoid.
It's a lack of focus. That's all it is. But it can be a wake-up call for teams that have gotten too careless. But rules are rules.
And here's Booker from the arc. Portland grabs the miss. Grant on the wing. Here's Yang. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Allen outside. Booker left side. 5 to shoot. Back to Allen. Here's Green. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Takes it inside. And then Sharp with the dunk.
And good quickness there. Sharp, exciting to watch when he's in attack mode.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And Greg, you watch Jalen Green. So much upside potential.
Yeah, he could be streaky, but one of the most combustible scorers in the league. When he's on, he can take over single-handedly.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Booker outside. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Fourth team foul.
Brooks outside. It's Allen. Now Brooks. Shot clock at 5. Grant rips down the rebound. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's foul number 2 for him.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Booker driving inside.
Okay, Book, we see the bounce.
Trailblazers leading by 5. Fires the 3. Williams with the rebound. Now Brooks. That one misses.
Nice contest. A high level of energy. That's how you play defense.
Now Grant launches it. Green rips down the board. It's Allen. Now Booker. There's a screen by Williams. Jacks up a 3. And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession. And here's Lillard, who brings it up for the Trailblazers. They've only given up 5 points here in the 4th quarter. Abdia from 19. That one goes.
And you see the leadership of Lillard in that sequence, keeping everyone involved, not looking to do it all himself, but creating for his teammates.
Booker! No good there.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Now Holiday. Outside Lillard. 6 on the shot clock. Takes the 3. Williams with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
There's 37 seconds left in the 4th quarter.
Drew Holiday. 3rd personal foul. 15.
First free throw is good, and that trims the lead to 6. And a tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good. And that one falls.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
And oh, here we go. Lillard's got it, the fast break chance. Missed on the 3.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yeah, they fought as hard as they could. Just wasn't in the cards tonight.
Now, Avdia. No good from 3. Allen surveying the D. And so it's Portland winning this one. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making